All right, today is September 5th already. It's kind of hard to believe. September is going to fly by just like August. So I want you guys today we're going to be talking about all about how to be consistent. I've been listening to a lot of Chalene lately. I love Chalene. If you're not already following her podcast, the Build Your Tribe, the Chalene Show, following her on social media, I highly recommend that you do. She is just a huge motivator, a huge inspiration. She really helps us so much in our business. And it's better yet that she's a trainer with Beachbody. And it also is helpful because her tactics work for her social media because her sister, Janelle, is not the number one coach. She is the highest ranking coach in Beachbody right now. So, her sister Janelle Summers is a triple 15-star diamond. So she is 15-star diamond in 3 of her business centers. That's the highest rank anybody's ever attained in Beachbody. And she uses her sister's business tips to build her Beachbody business. So you know that her content she's giving you and the advice she's giving you on those podcasts are valid. She's been a successful entrepreneur. She started from nothing and made a very successful career with her husband. So the advice that she's giving you is very sound. And not only that, she's going to motivate the heck out of you and just make you feel great about yourself. She's going to help you align your priorities, all of those things. So our whole call today is kind of inspired from a podcast that I listened from her later last week. And then Matt's grandparents came into town and our life kind of went crazy for the weekend. So I want you guys to just, if you're not already following her, follow her on social media. And yes, Liesl, this is your girl. I know Liesl was following Chalene before she was even a coach. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up our PowerPoint and screen share. As always, if you have any questions, please type in that chat bar or feel free to unmute yourself and ask away. All right. And we're very low key, very, very chill here. We're not going to be crazy. So let me pull up the PowerPoint and we will get started right away. All right, so like I already said, our whole team call is kind of based on Chalene's, one of the calls she did, and it was on being consistently consistent. And if you want to listen to the exact podcast, I encourage you to. It's literally called Being Consistently Consistent, or How to Be Consistently Consistent. And it's a really great way for you to learn some tips and tricks on how to be consistently consistent. We know that as a Beachbody coach, consistency is something that is going to give you success. And Chalene gives you some tactics to why it's beneficial, how it's beneficial. She breaks it down for you. First, we're just going to go through a few announcements. New month, so a new team calendar. Today's already the 5th, believe it or not. So we've already had our new coach kickoff call for our coach training. If you are a new coach on this call, welcome. I want you to know that you're always welcome on our calls. And if you missed this new coach kickoff call at 8 o'clock p.m., on Wednesday, that's okay. It's recorded. If you're not already in your coach training group, you should be. And that call is uploaded into there for you to listen to and get started on things. As you look ahead for the rest of the month, just be aware of when our groups start. We're going to talk more in detail about some other groups that are happening, but I have a challenge group kicking off on the 14th that anybody is welcome to add their challengers to. If it gets to the point where it is too big, we'll split it up and break it into 2 groups. It's not a problem. And I'm also running a challenge group with our Coach Basics, so our new coaches, on the 28th. If you're a new coach on this call, this is the challenge group you're inviting to, is on the 28th of September. And then also, remember, like always, if you have challengers and you're ready to start a challenge group on the 7th, pair up with another coach on our team on Legacy United, run your own group. I highly encourage you to do that. Kind of puts on your leadership pants a little bit. And makes you kind of get some gumption to start a group. Likewise, on the 21st. These are just when I'm running my groups for the month. Feel free to create your own challenge groups. I encourage you to do so. You're more than welcome to add them into the document in Classically Fit that's pinned to the top. Go for it. A couple other things just to be aware of. Val has changed the Legacy United team call time. Her kids are in school now, so she does them at 11 a.m. on Tuesdays. I know this doesn't work well for a lot of us. That's 8 a.m. for me on the West Coast, so that's right at wake up and breakfast time for Charlie. So that's not the greatest time, but she always posts the recording at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be sure to pass that recording on to our team page as well. And sometimes she posts the link early, sometimes she doesn't. And when I get that link, I always post it, even if it's like at 11 o'clock, just because it's right whenever my day is starting usually. So bear with me with that new time change for Legacy. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to. Likewise, our Dream Team call with Melanie Mitro is every Monday at 9. Our sneak peek is going to be starting on the 21st this month. So if you're a new coach, you were probably in the sneak peek last month, learning about what we have to offer to you as a new coach. And that 5-day sneak peek we usually do it on the last Monday of the month. With the way that the schedule falling into October, it has to be the 21st, where Coach Basics group can have a challenge group starting in October. So our sneak peek starts on the 21st. That group is already made. All of these challenge groups, the sneak peek group, all of them have been made already. So they're all in the document in our pin post. In Classically Fit. It's just a matter of us kind of plugging in information. And Liesl, I noticed that you signed up for preseason for the 14th group. If you could just get into that group, you can request to join it. I'll approve you right away. And if there are things not uploaded into there, can you start uploading them and everything? That would be wonderful. I think I did, but I can't remember what I put in there really and truly. So if you could do that, that would be great. I would really, really appreciate it. Awesome, thank you. I'm trying to get all of our groups squared away for the month, because Harrison's supposed to be here on the 16th, and I'm already having contractions on the 5th. So we will see how things go in the next week or so with this little boy. I would love for him to come, but I really want another 10 days to get things squared away. So we will see. So bear with me this month. And then also, we're going to talk about a couple training opportunities coming up this month that you can take advantage of, that are being run through our page and then also through Legacy United. All right. Don't feel like you have to write this down. This is all in that pinned document at the top of our team page in Classically Fit. All right. All right. Our promotions this month, new promotions. September, we have the PIO Challenge Pack. And some of you are like, yes, thank God PIO's on sale. It's my program. $140. And then the PIO Kickstart, that just couples a 3-day refresh with PIO Challenge Pack. And that is $180. It's normally $205. 3-day refresh for $140. We have our highest Success Club prize from corporate to date. Not our highest, our most valuable Success Club prize from corporate to date. If you hit Success Club 5 or 10, you get P90X base kit, P90X2 base kit, and the P90X Plus series. That's a retail value of about $300. So that's our highest value Success Club prize from corporate. I know I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to work really hard to get myself and my husband to Success Club so I can get this twice. How fun would that be? So that's a huge incentive for me to get to Success Club. I know that. I don't know if I'll do a Success Club incentive for our team, but stay tuned. Our Success Club earners from last month, you already have a personal development book coming to you. I picked one out based on where you are in your business that I thought would be appropriate for you, and it should be getting to you. I have Amazon Prime, and I ordered them yesterday, so they should either be in the day before, so they should either be there Saturday or Monday for you guys to use. So if you got Success Club last month, be on the lookout for those. Our announcements, Beachbody On Demand. I want you guys to offer this to people. If you guys saw the video I posted in Classically Fit, you kind of understand what I'm talking about, by Amy Silverman, and some of you already posted your takeaways. Remember, Beachbody On Demand is so huge. It's so beneficial. And that is somewhere they can get sneak peeks to workouts that they don't have to purchase. They don't have to watch just a YouTube video on it. They literally can go in there and try 21 Day Fix before they buy it. They can go in there, they can try size before they buy it. Because sometimes for me, like, I wish I could have done that with T25. I'm not a T25 fan. And I was like, oh, I want the results from T25 because I saw the before and after pictures for people. And for me, that's just not my kind of program. And I wish that I would have had this available to me so I could have went in and tried it first before I actually bought it. So I encourage you to give this a go yourself. If you're not already a club member, let's get you signed up for the club membership. And then you can use this to jab all month. The Beachbody On Demand Challenge Pack is $140. It is very reasonable. It's like getting 3 months of Beachbody On Demand for $10, plus your price of Shakeology for $130. You can jab this month with our promotions. So you don't own PIO, but you're a club member, so you can try PIO on demand. So I just tried PIO on BOD. What an amazing workout. All low impact, but I am drenched in sweat. Because if you've done PIO, you know that's the case. If you wants to give this workout a try, totally for free. There's a 30-day free trial you can sign up your customers with, build your customers base, They can try out any workout that they want. Amy Silverman, the video that I posted in our team page, has a great idea of offering just a club membership group. If you're a brand new coach who, I want you, if you're brand new and you haven't even started coach training, hold off on this. But if you're a coach who has already gone through coach training and you're like, I'm having a hard time getting people to commit to my challenge pack sales, this may be a great place to start. Offer an Allie's Clubhouse group that you're only using the 30-day free trial of Beachbody On Demand. You're giving them nutrition tips, advice, meal planning tips, and they're doing the 30-day free trial of Beachbody On Demand. And then they're able to test out our products. They're able to experience a challenge group before they put any money into it. And then at the end of the group, you're able to say you can continue with your Beachbody On Demand, or we can upgrade you to a challenge pack and you can join another challenge group and incorporate Shakeology into your diet. So I encourage you, if you want to do this, pair up with another coach in our team and get this going. I think it would be a great way to build a customer base, a great way to use Beachbody On Demand, because guess what the commission is on the club membership? 40%. Now I know it's only we usually make 25% on commissions. So the club membership is 40%. So I know you're like getting the commission 3 to 4 times a year, every 3 months. But if you think about it, if you have those same 30 people all get the club membership, think of how much money and commissions you're bringing in. And they've been able to experience these amazing products that we offer and get to know if they actually like them or not. That's the bigger thing. That's the more important thing, is getting them to experience, get the products in their hands, okay? That's the biggest reason right now. Another thing that I'm very excited about, Hammer and Chisel is a new program that's coming out in December. My husband and I can't wait to do this together. It's made by Autumn and Sagi, so the Body Beast guy, and it incorporates the hammer stage, which is the bulk phase, and then the chisel stage, which is the leaning out stage. If you don't follow Autumn on social media, she has been jabbing this already, showing results and everything. The results are fantastic, guys, from this program. Just after like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like these people look phenomenal. And this will have a sneak peek of this program on October 1st on Beachbody On Demand. And if you notice, if you're a regular on Beachbody On Demand, they trade out what workouts they have on sneak peek. So like if you did size at first it was You Got This, now Crazy Eights is on there for a sneak peek. So they change out those workouts. There are exclusive workouts only for Beachbody On Demand, only for club members on there. So there are lots of benefits to Beachbody On Demand. All right. So if you're not already using it, you do it for your workout today. Use Beachbody On Demand for your workout. I encourage you to do so. Next announcement, Super Saturday. I know this seems really far away right now. It's going to get here really fast. October 17th is the next Super Saturday. It's our last Super Saturday of the year. If you're in the Pittsburgh area, Jeff Hill will be at the Pittsburgh Super Saturday. He's the guy who hosts the National Wake Up Calls. So if you listen to the National Wake Up Calls, he's the guy on there. And he is the Vice President of Global Sales, I believe. And he will be at the Pittsburgh Super Saturday. He's a great encourager, a great motivator, a great speaker. And that will be held at Stage AE downtown. And as soon as I get more information about that, I will be sure to pass that on to anybody in the Pittsburgh area who wants to hit that Super Saturday and get your ticket for it. Remember, anything you buy for Beachbody, Shako, workout programs, tickets, it's all tax deductible. So save your receipts, all right? Have a certain place. You save your receipts. I'd like to say I'm super organized with this. It's a pile in my office full of receipts right now. So find a system that works for you. I know I get a lot of stuff online. Anytime an invoice comes through my inbox that is Beachbody related, I drag it right over to a folder in my Gmail account that is receipts for 2015. So I encourage you to do the same and save and keep track of your receipts, because it is all a tax deduction for next year. Any questions for me on Super Saturday? And also, if you're not in the Pittsburgh area, I live in Seattle. You know, Lindsay lives in Georgia. Liesl lives in Virginia, and Heather lives in Gulfport, and Amanda, you're in Pittsburgh, and Allison, you're in New Jersey. Kara, you're close to the Pittsburgh area. So there's lots of people all around. Super Saturdays are everywhere around the country. Steph, I'm not sure where you live. Are you in the Pittsburgh area? You're around somewhere, and you'll be able to find a Super Saturday where you live, I guarantee. And as we get closer to that date, we'll talk about where to find a Super Saturday. South Carolina, there's going to be one in South Carolina too, Steph. But once you get going, once you get to an event, it's one of those things where it's like, oh my gosh, it humanizes what we do as a Beachbody coach, because we have so much social media going on. An event humanizes what we do. And you're like, oh, I can see all these people doing the same thing as me and they love it too. I'm not a crazy person. Okay, got it. So I encourage you to get to an event, and Super Saturday is a great first thing to go to. You'll do a live workout, you'll have some training, and you'll get some training from corporate as well. So I highly encourage you to do so. Remember, here are your different options for getting your 90 PV on HD. Let's say you have a stockpile of Shakeology. I highly encourage you to either try the Performance line or your Shakeology boosts, especially if you have a secondary account that you run, your spouse, your husband, and you're like, I have Shako stocked up for days. That's me. So Matt is all now on Boost. He uses them every day and he loves them. So and when we start Hammer and Chisel, I'm sure we will switch his to Performance Stack so that we can try out some of the Performance line things as well. All right. Oh, and Liesl has been trying the Performance line, and it is great. And also, there's a sampler pack you guys can try of the Performance line. Now, granted, you're not going to get like results from the sampler pack, but I think with our coach discounts, it's $15. You can try everything in their Performance line. And that's just a great way you can give Energize a try, Recover, the Hydrate, and then you can pick and choose which ones you would like out of there just based on taste alone or how it made you feel. So that's something that you can consider as well. I know I just ordered a couple to give away as challenge group prizes at some point down the line. So that's something to consider as we go through. Also, we have a couple groups starting up this month, actually on Monday. The first group is a Fast Track to Diamond group. This is not for new coaches. You have to have completed a Coach Basics group. There are requirements for this. It begins on Monday, September 7th. I am teaming up with Val, and we are running this together. And it is going to be 4 weeks long. I've already added some of you to this group last night. So it's 4 weeks long. The requirements, you have to be an Emerald coach with 4 active coaches in your downline. So this is not for a brand new coach, because you're probably like, I don't even know what active coaches are. I don't even know what a downline is, because you're not here in your business yet. If you've already completed Coach Basics and you are already an Emerald coach and you have those 4 active coaches, you're absolutely able to do this. There's an optional $20 buy-in for this. And we say it's optional because we don't want that to hold anybody back from joining this group to push to Diamond. I encourage you to do this. Val and I are still talking about the details. We actually have a call in 25 minutes talking about exactly the details for it. And for the buy-in, you will get a portion of that back if your goal is achieved. So for everybody who puts in $20, if you rank advance in that group, you are able to get a portion of that money back. So if there's 20 people in there and 5 of them, reach Diamond level, they get a chunk of everybody's $20 for the buy-in. So it's a pretty fun way. I have a link that you can go and use that $20 buy-in to do that. If you would like to be in that group, I'll post in our team page after this who wants to join what group, and you guys can just kind of tell me, and I'll put the links at the top that you can request to join. But make sure you have this requirements for your Fast Track to Diamond, okay? Next group, it's going to be a 3 vital behaviors group. This is something that I want to do eventually just on our team, but I can't this month because of Harrison coming. That's pretty much the reason behind it. This is the next step after you've done your Coach Basics. So from now on, our routine for our training is going to be 21-day coach training. If you hit your Emerald rank, if you have a solid downline, if you are doing great with your business, you can go straight into a push for Diamond group. If you're not quite there yet, you're still working for Emerald, you're still doing things, you're going to do this 3 Vitals behavior group. And you can do this anytime. Don't feel like, well, I have to be a new coach to be in this. Not at all. You just have to be completing your Coach Basics. It's going to be 21 days long, and it's going to be run by Val Bozzo this month through Legacy United, and I'll make sure that I post that link into our team page. This is something I eventually want to run, and this is something that I eventually want some up-and-coming leaders on our team to run, so you guys know how to run a training group as you get your team built and you have coaches in it. So this is for that coach who's already completed Coach Basics and is like, I still need to get some challenges. I still need those 4 coaches in my downline to get to that push to Diamond group. This is a great group for you. Or if you just need a refresh on your 3 vital behaviors, this is your group for you. Some accountability. So I will post those links in our team page. Obviously, request to join unless you're a brand new coach. Your Coach Basics starts on Monday. All right. Our leaderboard, guys, I'm so proud of you because August was a horrible month for me. I will be straight up and tell you it was not a good month for me. I pushed like crazy to hit Success Club 11, and that was all I could get out of August. August is a hard month. It is notoriously hard. Usually we have a lot more people in the sport. And I just want to make sure I mention Heather Knapp is supposed to be on here, Success Club 10. I completely overlooked her on my down. She's like 3 or 4 levels down. So I completely overlooked her in the downline, but she worked hard for Success Club 10. So I wanted to make sure I shouted her out. So just a huge shout out to all of our Success Club earners last month. You guys did amazing. And I'm really proud of you for pushing even on a slow month. And even everybody who got Success Club points on the board, everybody who was inviting like crazy and just reaching new people. I'm proud of you guys. You guys did fantastic. Something that I want you guys to consider, we're going to start recognizing our top producers on our team. So what's a top producer? That's somebody who has personal volume. So somebody who has customer orders coming through, buying challenge packs, and maybe not necessarily signing everybody up as a discount coach, but some as customers as well. If you're a very solid diamond on our team, we're going to have a talk about switching from building for your rank and start talking about building for volume. So that's something that we're going to talk about. So if you're sitting here on the call as a really stable diamond or about to be a very stable diamond, we are going to talk to you about how to switch over from rank to volume and what the difference is and how to build your team. And just a heads up, any coach in Melanie's downline, Melanie Mitchell's downline, so that's you. We're all coaches in Melanie's downline. Anybody who hits 500 PV for a week gets an exclusive call with her in a group setting to talk about your business. She's going to give you business tips. Very similar to if you made Emerald last month at a certain week, that allowed you to get a call with Melanie as go. Lisa, I'll post a link for the buy-in for the Diamond group. It's an Eventbrite link, and I will post that. All right, I have it all set up. I just have to post it. I want to talk to Val first about specifics before I post it to the team page. But yeah, it's all set up. We just have to, it'll be all online, everything, and we'll get it all squared away for you guys. All right, so again, I'm just really, really proud of you guys for pushing so hard last month. And no, it was a slow month in general. Those happen, and when slow months happen, you dive into your personal development. You push harder. I think Val shared on her team call, she invited 300 people, and she got to Success Club 16. So she had 8 people commit out of 300. So no, it is not you. It's never you. It's always the circumstance. It's always the time of year. Back to school month is hard. People are getting school textbooks. They're starting a new routine. This is something that is going to add to their routine for them because they don't see the value in it yet. They don't see it as an opportunity to help them through their routine. They see it as something that's just going to add to their messy routine now. So brush off August and let's move right on to September. Our shout outs for September. You guys are already moving on. We have lots of Success Club points on the board. So Amanda, Kelly, Liesel, myself, and Heather have 2 Success Club points. Make sure that you are still inviting every day, following up like crazy, and make sure you're holding and building relationships with people. Have a conversation. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday that lasted a long time. Nothing to do with Beachbody. I think we talked about her husband getting a job somewhere else in the country because he's having a hard time getting a job. And that was it. No Beachbody. We literally just had a genuine conversation. And I guarantee if you have a genuine conversation with somebody, it's not only going to make you feel good because you had some interaction with somebody you haven't talked to for a while, but it's also going to build a trust with somebody. And I genuinely enjoy my conversations that I have with people. It's not a marketing tactic or ploy. I literally genuinely enjoy those conversations that I have with people when I have them. Also, we have 5 new coaches to welcome this month. So Heather Eberhardt, Kara Sweeney, Cassie Thomas, Steph Lehman, and Cassandra Wisecarver. Welcome to our team. I can't wait to work with you in Coach Basics starting on Monday. And we're going to have a great month with you guys, getting you through your coach training. All right, so now to any questions about announcements or anything before we go on? Any questions? I know it was a lot today. Sorry. I usually don't do that many announcements. All right, on to our actual call, how to be consistently consistent. Again, this is from that podcast from Chalene Johnson, and I really, really want you guys to listen to it. If you haven't, or if you don't already follow her on your podcast, please do it. It's pretty much how to stay consistent when your routine changes. So I want you to think about it. For me, my routine is going to be turned upside down here in a couple of weeks or any day now with the arrival of a new baby. And it's just about remember how to be consistent. Maybe your routines turned completely upside down because you're a teacher and you went right back to work, or your routines turned upside down because all of a sudden you have family visiting from out of town and you're like, I can't get my workout in because there's people sleeping on air mattresses in my living room where I normally work out. So consistency is not about being perfect. It's not about doing things 100% of the time perfect. If you set yourself up to expect to be perfect, you're going to get disappointed, guys. Being consistent just means being predictable. It means continuity, all right? Being predictable means people look forward to knowing that every Saturday, you guys know, we have a team call every Saturday. That's predictable. That's a type of consistent that is good. It builds continuity. It's not perfection, but we're gradually moving forward with our consistency. It means you're making small strides in the right direction. So you have people sleeping on an air mattress in your living room, but you made time to get your workout in because you went on a family walk around your neighborhood and you doubled your step count for the day on your Fitbit. You see how that's still good? That's still moving in the right direction, even though it's not exactly what you had planned. Being consistent means that you are aware that some days are going to be phenomenal in your business. Some months you're going to hit Success Club 15 by the 7th, by the 10th. Other months it's going to take you all month to get to Success Club to reach your goals. But you have to anticipate that some days are going to be great. Some days are going to be horrible. I posted an all call once. I was like, this is going to get so much traffic. It got nothing, okay? It happens. But you have to expect those bad days. You have to expect some days to be great. You have to expect some days to be bad. And you have to expect some days to fall right in the middle. You have to go in there knowing that. And then expect that it's not going to be great all the time. It's not glamorous all the time. All right. Even Chalene Johnson has bad days. I guarantee it. And she sets herself up so she can be okay with having those bad days. And I want you guys to do the same thing. It's not going to be great all the time. It's not going to be rainbows and butterflies all the time. All right. You're going to get to a month in your business where you're like, I'm pushing so hard and nothing is happening. And I've been there. It happens. That's when you dive into your personal development. That's when you do all your routines, even more so to reach your goals. Okay. You have to be consistent, not perfect. Consistent. So how do we be consistently consistent? Tell yourself that you will expect that you will do this. It's a non-negotiable. If you have already convinced yourself you can't, then you won't. It's all in your mental game. So here's an example. I can't hit Success Club this month because it is slow. No one is responding to my messages. Do you see how you've already told yourself, I'm not going to reach my goal? But Chalene's advice was to replace your negative with 5 positives. I'm going to find 3 people to help this month. I'm going to post positivity on my Facebook page. I'm going to share my success. I'm going to dial in my nutrition and work out hard. I'm going to hit Success Club this month. You see how much more positive that is and how much more manageable it is to make sure you're just being consistent, that you're working out every day, that you're eating well every day, that you're sharing those things on your Facebook and you're sharing positivity. I had somebody message me yesterday. I literally just messaged her and said, hey, I hope you're having a great week. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. And she messaged me back and was like, thank you so much for that. That made my day. I'm having a really rough day. And I love your positivity all the time on Facebook. You know how good that made me feel? That made me feel so much better than a yes to a challenge pack. Okay, so make sure you're sharing your story, you're being positive. These 5 positive affirmations will make you feel so much better than this one negative. I remember in college, I had a professor, if you went to Westminster, Dr. Huey, who talked about orange cards and yellow cards, or orange cards and blue cards. Gosh, it's been a long time since college. And I can't remember, I think the blue cards are positive and the orange cards are negative. And when you hand out an orange card, that's a negative thing. So like think about when your teacher said something like, oh, please stop crying, or, you can't do that, or something. That's an orange card. And you remember those, don't you? You remember those zingers, those stingers that hurt. And you remember those more than blue cards, the positives. And it takes 3 to 5 positive affirmations to undo that negative one. All right. So make sure you're looking at people and you're saying to your spouse, I love you. You make me happy. And I'm so glad you're supporting me on this journey. Make sure you're building up those positive affirmations in your life. And it's going to make you feel better about yourself. And these negative things, when they happen, don't let them. Get out of that negative mindset. Dive into your personal development. All right. Be consistent with how you share your journey and how you make sure that you go through things. All right. Yes, Dr. Huey is my favorite professor at Westminster. His daughter actually lives in Seattle. So how to be consistently consistent? You have to make the conscious decision to be committed. All right. You have to, guys. I am committed because I want this. You have to be committed to hit Success Club each month if that's your goal. You can't say, yeah, I want to hit Success Club, because that's what actions speak louder than your words. You have to be committed to it. Now, I'm not saying that you have to, like for your workouts, I don't want you to be like, I need to work out 7 days a week and I can't skip a workout. Because sometimes stuff comes up. You can't get in a workout 7 days a week. You can't eat clean 100% of the time. If you can, amazing. I am super impressed. But it is hard to eat clean 100% of the time. We live in a supersized and super gross world with food. And it's hard to eat clean all the time. Especially if you have kids, it's even harder to eat clean all the time because they are constantly, you're at playgroups with terrible snacks and all of those things. Control what you can control. And just know that you're committed. And remember, being consistent is not perfect. It's those small steps moving you forward. But you have to be committed to your goal. You have to be committed to the end result. And you have to make that conscious decision. And I want you to think, how is this going to make me feel when I actually reach this goal? Okay? I'm going to eat clean 6 out of 7 days because I feel great at the end of the day, and even better the next day when I eat clean all day. Sometimes the pathway to the consistency is awful. Nobody likes inviting, guys. Nobody likes sending out messages to people. Nobody likes it. But doesn't it feel great whenever you get a message back in your inbox that's like, I'm so glad that you messaged me because I've been watching your posts and I really want to do this with you. You look great. Doesn't it feel great when you get a message back that says, thank you so much for your positivity. I really, really appreciate it. So focus on that feeling and then create the accountability. It feels great after you get a great workout in, doesn't it? Focus on the end result. How it's going to make you feel at the end, because it's going to make you feel great. When you hit Success Club, doesn't it feel amazing to accomplish your goals? Think about what the end feeling feels like, and that's going to push you through those boring, not fun things that you have to do to get there. The accountability, you must have a plan, guys. If your goal is to hit Success Club, you need to have a plan to get there. You can't just say, I want to hit Success Club, and then do nothing and have no plan to get there. Whatever you want to be more consistent with, that's what you need to plan for. So maybe your big goal is to hit Success Club. Let's break it down even farther. Well, you need to be consistent on your invites, your follow-ups, your workouts, your meal planning, personal development, etc., your vital behaviors. You need to be consistent with them. Because remember, consistency equals success in this business. So break it down into smaller things. Chalene gave a great example. She's like, say you want to lose 75 pounds. She's like, great, that's a fantastic goal, but it's unattainable. It's unreachable right now. Break it down. You can lose 75 pounds in a year, but maybe you're going to say, I want to lose 5 pounds this month. See how it's more attainable, it's more reachable? Everybody needs to experience success of some kind to feel good, to want to keep going. And I'll tell you what, if you send out your invites every day, that is a success worth celebrating. If you do your 3 vital behaviors every single day, that's a success worth celebrating. Those are all successes. And you have to make sure you're celebrating the small successes along the way. And make sure you're writing that accountability down. It is so different to write it down than just to have it in your head. If you don't already have a day planner, get one. If you don't have a way to track your invites, make one. All right? Get a system in place that you have that works for you. Every coach does things differently. Melanie Mitchell, the top coach in the organization, is very organized with her business. She has things succinct. She has calendars, everything. She's very much like me. Number 2 in the organization, Amy Silverman, complete total opposite. All right. She does everything off the cuff. She does everything in her own time. She runs her business completely different. So why do I tell you that? I tell you that because it doesn't matter. Anybody can be successful in this business. All right. You just have to be consistent with it. Everybody starts at the coach level, and everybody has the ability to get to 15-star diamond, to a 5-star diamond. Everybody has that capability to do that. And remember, you have to be able to know that you need improvement. I can go back and look at my week and tell you exactly where I need to improve. All right. You have to have the vulnerability to admit that you need to improve. Also, make sure you have some layers of accountability. Make sure you have a partner in crime, guys. Success partner. We haven't talked about that too much, but a success partner is huge in this business. It's somebody who's pushing for the same goals as you. Maybe this is somebody in your coach training. Maybe it's somebody on our bigger team that you can message on a daily basis when you're like, I've been talking to this girl for a year and she decided to go sign up with another coach, because that sucks when that happens. All right. I'm going to be straight honest with you. It's horrible. but it happens. And you need somebody to vent to. You need somebody who's going to be like, that sucks too, but you got to go send out some more invites. Pick you up. Let you keep going. Maybe it's not a success partner. Maybe it's just an accountability partner where you Snapchat to make sure you sent out your invites. You sent out you did your personal development, that you can snap a picture of your meal plans. Be like, here's my meal plan for the week, just holding myself accountable. Can you do the same too? Get a partner in crime. It's so much easier to do it with somebody else than trying to do it by yourself. All right. We have a lot of great people on our team. I really recommend you pair up with somebody. I don't think it has to be just one. I think I have 4 success partners throughout my business. So make sure you find somebody who you relate with and you work with. Measurable, reachable, attainable, exciting goals. I already mentioned this a little bit. I'm going to invite 10 people today. I'm not going to invite 100 people today. I'm going to invite 10 people today. It's small, it's attainable. You feel good when you're done. I'm going to lose 5 pounds in a month. Not, I'm going to lose 75 pounds. 5 pounds in 1 month. You need a plan to reach those goals, all right? So how to be consistently inconsistent? Imperfection is to be expected. Don't try to start the day being perfect. Don't throw your whole day off because pancakes are our Saturday morning treat. We're going to have pancakes this morning. It's not going to throw off my day, okay? My lunch will be on track. I'll still have my Shakeology. Make sure you don't let one bad meal set up your whole day to be terrible. Get right back on track from there. Imperfection is to be expected. Know that going in, and then it won't be so bad when it actually happens. Plan for things to get off track, guys. It's coming. It's going to happen. All right. Oh, we were going to go grocery shopping tonight, and then this came up and that came up, so now we have nothing to eat in our house today, and we had to go out to eat. Been there, done that. Okay. Be consistent, not perfect. Nobody can relate to a perfectionist. Nobody can relate to somebody who appears on their social media to be perfect all the time. I guarantee your post about your blizzard from Dairy Queen will get more likes than your post with a really great clean eating recipe, because it shows that you're a human being. All right. It shows that you are relatable, that it's not somebody who's, I can't relate to you because I love my blizzards from Dairy Queen and I can't give that up. And I don't know if I want to do your challenge group because I'm not a workoutaholic. Share your flaws. Share that I'm not perfect, I'm consistent. And that's why this is a lifestyle. That's why it's 80-20. All right. So here's your call to action for today. I want you to pick out what you want to be more consistent with. Think about something in your business. We all have something in our business that we need to be more consistent with. All right. Is it your inviting? Is it your personal development? That is huge for me. When I was sitting, listening to my team calls when I was an Emerald and a brand new Diamond coach, that was what I was inconsistent with, was my personal development. And I'll tell you what, guys, as soon as I got that personal development in line, imagine my business took off. If you're not already doing your personal development, do it. I'm going to save you a lot of grief, a lot of headaches. Dive into your personal development. Maybe you need to be more consistent with following up with people. Maybe you need to be more consistent with just holding a conversation. Maybe your social media needs to be more consistent. Figure out what you want to be more consistent with in your business. Then figure out a plan for your social media, for your plan. Maybe it's going to be, I just need to make a conscious effort to make sure I'm posting throughout the workday. So I'm going to sign up an account with Hootsuite, and I'm going to schedule my posts to go out through the day, at least one a day at lunchtime, because I can't get to my computer to do it. Figure out your plan. Then break your big goal into small, attainable goals. That's huge, guys. So you want to shoot for diamond. What does diamond mean? What do you need to do to get there? All right. Your coach or the training for diamonds can teach you that. But I really encourage you, if you want to push for a new rank, if you want to push for something, go in your back office first and start there. Educate yourself on your goal. And then you're able to break it down into smaller, attainable goals. So this is your call to action. I really want you to kind of implement this at the beginning of the month. Pick out what you want to be more consistent with. And in this business, remember, what you do today doesn't necessarily affect your business today. It affects your business a month from now. So I can tell you exactly why. Yes, August was a slow month for me, but July was a crazy busy month in my life. We had Summit. I had visitors coming in. Matt was out of town. My month in July was not as consistent as it should have been. And that's why my August was even more hard, was because I wasn't consistent in July. September, I'm hoping will be better because I was super consistent in August because knew it was going to be a slow month. I'm hoping that September will be better. Be consistent, always moving yourself forward. What you do now in your business affects your business later, not right now, later. Keep that in mind as you go through. Do you guys have any questions for me at all?
I do.
Yeah, go for it, Lisa.
I just kind of looking for advice from everybody. I'm kind of struggling with what jobs to throw out there this month, because I had a lot of success with that clean eating group. So, and that the refresh is still on sale. So I want to keep jabbing clean eating. Jordan and I are doing 21 Day Fix Extreme together, and I would love to market couples in the future, like at the end, share our results when we're all done, and we have a lot of couple friends, and, just our market is awesome. Then of course, Beachbody On Demand you just threw out there. I love Shakti, and I want to throw out PIO because I've done that in the past, but I'm not currently doing PIO. And then just like trying to get all these new coaches on my
team. So
team.
you want to dial in your jab.
I can't figure out how to get that all in there.
So this is what I would suggest to you. Remember, everything you put on your Facebook wall, that's a jab. So everything you're putting on there, as far as your clean eating, as far as your workout, that is a jab. And people are going to want to do whatever you're doing. I've learned that right away. Don't feel like you have to focus your business around the promos for the month. That's not necessarily the case. Definitely talk about them and bring them up in a conversation while you're talking to people. Especially if you know if price is a big motivator for them, you can kind of tell when you talk to somebody if it is. But really, you just being consistent by sharing your workout journey, by sharing things like when I go to your page as a coach, I should be able to see, okay, one, you're a Beachbody coach. Two, I should be able to tell when your next challenge group starts. And if you're a brand new coach, you're like, you can't tell that at all on my page. Don't worry, we'll get you there. I should be able to tell when your next challenge group starts. I should be able to tell what workout you're doing too. So I know you and Jordan are doing 21 Day Fix Extreme because you're sharing it on your page. And know that people are going to want to know more about 21 Day Fix Extreme because you're sharing it. Don't feel like you have to jab everywhere. I want you to pick one plan and go with it. So if you're working through 21 Day Fix Extreme, that's what you're jabbing all month.
Okay.
Go with what you know. And then your clean eating is just going to come naturally because that goes right in line with 21 Day Fix Extreme. Are you doing the countdown to competition plan with it?
No, I'm just doing the regular meal plan.
Yeah, that's fine too. Countdown to competition plan is intense.
It's not painful for me. So.
Yeah, Matt is doing the 3-day quick fix. He chose like right before we're having a baby to do 3-day quick fix. And it's a lot of prep if you've ever done it with a 21 Day Fix. And so I'm eating like cereal and he's eating like chicken. And it's like bad timing for him. But know that you can jab anything. And people are going to want to do whatever you tell them to. Really and truly. That's what it boils down to.
Okay.
So as long as you're being those jabs are going to work.
Like, what the heck? Where do I start? There's all these things.
Absolutely. And Lisa, I want you to go ahead. I want you to look, and this is for everybody. If you're kind of struggling with like your direction for the month, go to YouTube. I want you to go to Melanie Mitra's page on YouTube, and she has some great ideas for how to kind of build your monthly marketing strategy. And she pretty much jabs all the beginning of the month how to get to Success Club. So her jabs are all workout based, nutrition based, everything. And then toward the end of the month, because after she hits Success Club, then she starts jabbing coaching opportunity, what coaching has done with her, those types of things. And then she throws out those right hooks with a call to action. All right. Okay. So don't feel like you have to jab everything. I guess that's my point.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Amanda, we all have that challenge. And really and truly, you can jab, workout, clean eating. You should be, because you should be sharing your journey regardless. So making sure you're just jabbing things. Remember, your jabs could be completely unrelated to Beachbody. All right, I'm going to get my hair cut. Which one should I get? You probably already know which one you're getting. But I guarantee people are going to tell you for days what haircut they think you should get or what pair of sneakers you should get. People love sharing their opinion. All right. So those all count as jabs as well. So make sure here's the bottom line with it. Make sure you're jabbing consistently and don't feel like you have to jab everything. Pick one thing and go with it. And there's no right or wrong way to go for it. You just have to make a decision and go. All right. Does that clear it up, Lisa and Amanda? That help you? Anybody else have any other questions? All right. Well, I won't keep you. It's your Saturday, so I will let you get back to your Saturday. And thank you for hopping on the call. I really appreciate it. If I could just ask all of you to kind of hop off, Val and I are going to chat for a little bit. Okay. So thanks for being on the call. Post the recording a little bit later, and have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, post them in our group. All right. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Thanks for hopping on. You're very welcome, guys.